Preston Sihlangu has come back to the music industry with a bang. He's just been nominated for the 13th Metro FM Music Awards, and that's being held just in a few weeks' time, actually. Press, as known by many, joins us in studio now. You heard him sing for us a bit earlier. So good to have you in studio. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having me.
What a beautiful sound you've got. Absolutely amazing, and congratulations on your nominees.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, your nominations, I should say. Hey, that's the way of doing it. So you've been nominated for 3 awards.
Yes.
Talk to us about them.
It's Best R&B, Best Produced Album, and Best Style Album.
Yeah.
And it's quite a happy moment for me.
I'm sure it is.
It's my first nomination at the Metro FM Awards. Actually.
Is it your first nomination as a solo artist?
Yes.
Full stop.
Yes.
No other nominations before. So this is a big moment for you.
This is quite a huge moment. For
wow.
me.
What do you think has led to this turnaround in your career?
I think it is just being away from the industry for the 8 years that I've been away, and just doing production for artists like Black Coffee, and coming back and knowing exactly what I wanted to really present to people, and most importantly, doing this on my own and not being led by A&Rs from a record company who would tell me this is what is working right now in the industry. Yeah. I came out and I said, you know what, I want to release a double album. It's going to be 24 songs. It's going to be R&B. It's going to be soul. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm just happy at the acceptance that I'm getting back and the welcome back that I'm getting.
Yeah, and that's a long time to be gone, 8 years. Because did you almost find you had to work a little bit harder to get back out there? Because so much has changed over 8 years.
Yes, no, definitely. Yeah. Producers of shows are totally different people now. You come back and you really have to introduce yourself. Like, hi, I'm Preston.
Preston
who? Especially with the dreads gone now, you know.
Exactly, you've got a whole look happening there.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
And I mean, but you know, at the end of the day, I mean, it's not that you completely left the music industry. You were there. You knew what was happening.
Yes, I was, and I actually left to the Free State to stay in the Free State back home, you know, for quite a while.
Yeah.
So I really worked hard on this album, and it took me years to really put together.
To get it right.
Yes.
Why did you feel you wanted to leave the music industry? I mean, you had a successful career going. 101 was a household name, and then you decided, I'm going.
After 101, I joined 999 Music, and like I said, when you're working with a record company, you are told what to do.
Okay.
So I really had to take a step back and really go and research myself now. Who am I and what do I really want to do in this music industry? And I think that worked.
That worked. All right, so 24 songs, a double album. I mean, this isn't really done these days, you know, unless of course you're bringing out a best of.
Yes.
So this is real value for your fans out there.
And I'll tell you why it's not done. There is material out there. It's just that artists feel, well, not artists, but the companies feel it's just too much expense to have 2 CDs printed and all of that. So I told the distributors, like, I want my album to be sold at the same price that you would get a normal CD, but I just have 24 songs to offer.
Yeah.
And it will be 2 discs.
And how has it been taken up by the public?
Quite well, quite well. It's available in stores now.
Yeah.
People were struggling to get it, and I was doing that whole email and order through emails and deliver, post, and all of that. But I just got a distribution deal, which was quite difficult. And it's in stores now. It's available in most of the music stores now.
Oh, that's fantastic. So this nomination now, this Metro FM, these 3 Metro FM nominations, best produced album, because that must be that's a great accolade for you as well.
Yes, it is. It was quite challenging to produce 24 songs.
Yeah.
You know, and writing 24 songs is quite a mission. And me coming back after 8 years in the industry, you tap into producers and ask, can you help me out on this album? People are like, nah, you know, I'm busy, and you know. So I really had to pen down all these 24 songs myself, and record them myself and produce them myself, you know.
Wow.
So it was quite, for me to be nominated for that.
That's
after 24 songs, it's quite a big one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's
because you know, at the end of the day, I mean, you've written this, you've produced it, you've performed it, you've done everything. So this is really by you entirely, which is a wonderful, wonderful accolade. How would you describe your music? I mean, is R&B exactly what it is, or is there more to it?
I would say, because I come from a jazz background, and when I mean jazz background, I grew up listening to jazz music, like hardcore jazz musicians like Thelonious Monk, you know. And I also have blues in me because my parents just listened to the Lou Rawlses and the Brooke Bentons, you know.
Yeah.
So my music is R&B, soulful. It's a mixture of the 3 genres, would be jazz, soul, and R&B. So with this album, I try to separate the R&B album, which is the English songs, and the Sotho, Xhosa, other languages that we have in the country on the soul album. So the song that I performed earlier on, which is Tojana Tisele, is from the soul album.
Yeah.
And the song that I'll be performing later on will be from the R&B album, which is Chasing a Rainbow. And the reason why I did that is because I had quite a huge following with Cry No More from my first album as a solo artist. And I didn't want to desert those fans and say, you know what, I'm moving to this now. So I had to do 2 genres to satisfy all the people that I know have been supporting my music.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, listen, we wish you all the best. Press with a triple S, going to become a household name all over again, and with this incredible double album that he's got out now in music stores around the country, so you can get your copy of it. And you're going to be singing, as you said, from the R&B section of the album now, which we're looking really, really forward to. He's been nominated for 3 Metro FM awards: the best R&B album, the best produced album, and the best styled album. So stay tuned to hear more. Vote. What is that number again? Do you know the number of hands?
Yes, the number is 34764.
34764.
So you write R&B spacebar press with a triple S.
With a triple S.
To that number.
Yeah.
Or it could be produced press to that number. Or it could be styled press to that number.
To that number.
Yes.
Okay, there you got it. 34764 and SMS R&B press, produced press, or styled press, whichever you want, or all of them. All right, you'll hear from Press after this break. Stay tuned.